Okay, one of my subscribers asked me to show her how I use my tool. So also I'm going to show her how I'm quilting this. So now I got my little lines here. And on this I'm going to break thread a lot. Also I do a stitch back. And like I said, I'm going to be breaking thread. Because, ooh, that's what happened there. This is all about live. Okay, it's fine. Because when I go back, I will have to take those loose to join my blocks together. So I try to do 1/4, and I do a little back tack right there. And also, you know, I got my batting in, and I also have my material on the back. So like I say, you're gonna see me cutting this thread. So see, I'm messing up a lot of thread, and you can see I'm using the color thread I'm using, which is it's going really well with my block. So I think I did a pretty good choice on that. But I just want you to see me quilting them. I don't think you would call this free motion so much. I want to kind of make sure it stays even, and on the back also. Doesn't really take long. I mean, quilting is something you gotta take your time with. Just take your time, relax, don't get in no hurry, because you know this is kind of sort of the finished product here, and you don't want to put in all that work and then it turn out bad because you were in a hurry. When I get to this block here, I try to make sure it stays smooth, which I think I got a little crease in this block here. Excuse my grandson, he has to come see what I'm doing. No. Kids. He's bored. Now on this side here, this is the side I actually also started doing my marking my block. So it would be fitting for me to start quilting on the same side. My little grandson, he loved to put up my sharp objects. He knows that they don't supposed to be out, so I have to always make sure I put them up. But one good thing about it, he puts them up for me. He knows that's a no-no. I just don't want to flip the end of that back, and I want to keep it smooth so my backing will be also smooth. Won't have no bunches in it, so I'm just trying to keep it smooth as I go around it. See right here, I gotta make sure I hold that to keep that from bunching up. Don't want those wrinkles in there. Actually, my batting is sticking to my batting is sticking to my backing so well that I don't have to do any pinning. So, took that stitch to make sure it goes over there. Don't want anything flipping up. You hear that little popping when I get on this here. That's because of the what I used to bond it down. There's nothing wrong with the machine. I can't really eyeball, but it's okay. I will make sure it works when I'm putting these blocks together. Now this one right here is where I'm gonna start coming into the middle of the quilt somewhat. This is my last one on this side. Sometimes if you don't leave yourself enough room, just take a stitch and go back and back tack it. I mean, nobody's gonna beat you up about it. Your quilt, you'll learn as you go. You'll see things that you didn't expect or that popped up. You'll be able to deal with them accordingly. I had to get my daughter, she's taking her lunch to film this for you guys. So, that was sweet of her. I didn't mean for her to spend her lunch doing this, but
it's all good. I wasn't going to do anything anyway but sit around.
Okay. She works from home, so, you know, her lunch is anytime she wants it. So now I'm going to start on this end. Excuse me. I'm going to start on this end, and this is where my little piece is right here. My little bitty one. It's so small. I probably shouldn't have, I don't know, but I like it. I mean, I want to make sure I have it all quilted down. I don't want the baby to get his toe caught in something and rip my quilt up. Because believe me, he'll be up under it as much as I will. Get no peace with that boy. Much better enjoy them while they want to be up under you. Because one day they're going to be like this in here. I ain't going to want to be up under you.
That's what I say whenever I'm like, he was sitting up under me so much on the couch yesterday. I felt like an abused woman whose husband was holding her neck while sleeping. I was like, why are you so close? Then I was like, it won't be long, so he won't want to cuddle with me. Like,
you'll be like, would you just, yeah, you'd be like, would you just please cuddle with me for a minute?
Well, when he does that, he hurts my hips. You know, my hips start hurting.
He really likes getting right up under you, I tell you. He don't leave no room for nobody else to get in there. I know the poor dogs, they hate to see him coming, honey. They be running. Yeah, they know he gonna put the smack down on them. He gonna hold them hostage. I'm surprised they ain't running in here now. He must not be thinking, must not be looking at them or messing with them. He even does his husky like that. He holds him hostage. Poor dog. See right here, I'm gonna get off. I didn't flatten it out when I started on the other side, so see you. But you can work those out. Okay. So, like I say, I show you all my boo-boos. I will work that out. I will make it work. Maybe a little wrinkle there, but once you wash the quilt, then it takes the form of looking like it's old. You won't even notice those wrinkles there. We always think we gotta be so perfect. We don't have to be. Because the quilt, once the material is washed and relaxed, it's going to take its own form on. No matter how smooth you make it, it's going to wrinkle up.
It's not like you don't see that when you buy a quilt.
Well, when you buy a quilt, you better find out how what's the return policy, because it's gonna come apart. I can guarantee you that. They just make them pretty and don't care, and they trying to sell something. Check my back. I'm getting a little. This is my back. You can see the back there. That my thread choice really blends in with my back. You see it? Really blends in nicely. I like that. And of course, you know, gray goes with everything. The only thing I was really worried about, was the little ladies. What it would look like on their dresses, but it looks good. It really looks good. I probably should have my gloves on. See, I'm gonna have a big mess right here. I'm gonna either have to scratch that out or I'm gonna have to take it out. Don't be afraid to take your quilt out. I think I'll be able to scratch it out. See, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You know, I said in one of my videos I was terrified to do things because I didn't want to make a mistake. Well, it's all in quilting, but we know how to, what do they call it, camouflage. Okay, now see right here where I got it all puckled? I'm going to have to pull that to make sure that I get that to smooth down for me a little bit, because it's going to pucker really bad right there if I don't walk that out. Smooth that down. I'm glad you're seeing this, so you know I'm not perfect. I'm just a beginner too. Let that bunch up. Keep that as much as I can from puckling. And if I don't like it, I'll take it out, but I doubt I'm gonna take it out. Don't want that puckle in there. See, it's trying to give me a puckle right there. And I think I got it. I'm gonna kind of bring this down right here. Take a few stitches on this line here that's already there, so that and backtack it. And I'll have to come in. See right here? That could be a bad puckle for me, but I think I can still work it out. But just gonna be puckle right here. But if I take it out, I'm gonna have to take it out all the way from the bottom here to smooth that out. But I'm gonna work this right on out of here. I told you this wouldn't take long. It wouldn't take long if I had did it correctly. It's kind of like God. You want to make him laugh, you tell him your plan, right?
Oh, sure.
We're going to have to make sure we get that, work that pucker now. Feed it out all through this right here, and I'll get rid of it. Just don't want to pucker right there. You feed a little bit at a time, and when you get to where you need to be, you won't have it there. And I'm gonna go a little bit, I'm gonna go up. So this time I can come to this one right here. A lot of the quilters, they believe in not breaking thread, and which that's good, but right here, on this right here, on my outer sides, I have to break thread. Okay. Now we're gonna work that poke along out of here. Excuse if you hear my dogs down there wrestling. They can't help themselves, bless their little hearts. And this one would end right here. Now, I can come this way and take care of this middle. Bring this one all the way here and jump down here. This is keep from breaking thread in the middle here so much. And I'm just barely seeing where my line is when I get on that brown. And I can bring it down to the edge here. I didn't skip too far over. So I'm not perfect on how to get back on this one. How to get, but I need this. I don't know what it's doing that. It's doubling up there, but it's okay. It's not balling up. So we can see that I done kind of worked that puckle out that I was being careless on. So now we're gonna start back down here. Make sure this time I keep it smooth. Smooth as a baby's bottom. I would like. Are you tired yet, baby?
No, I'm alright.
We're almost through with it. I couldn't leave the camera on the tripod. And if you make a couple of stitches back, that's okay. Like I say, I gotta take them out. So just make it a little hard on you taking them out. But I hate when I be piecing and be putting my blocks together because I forget to back stitch. So I make it a habit of back stitch, doing a back stitch every time. Being quiet as a bull in the china shop, right? It's whisper. Leave my light alone, little boy. Leave it alone. Don't mess with my light.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be through in a minute. We can give you all the attention you desire. Now he was in there watching his tablet, but as soon as we come in here to do something, I didn't change my stitches neither. I left them alone. I don't know what's. Don't worry about it. I can get it. It's coming out. I just gotta find the end of it.
Stop, baby.
I just wanted to show y'all how this was done because she asked me to show her how to use the tool, and I don't know if she's a new quilter or not, but I just want to make sure all her bases is covered. You know. I'm gonna come down to this one here, one stitch, and then I'm gonna hit this one right here, but I gotta get down to it. Let me see there. Sometimes you have to pick up your pressure foot to keep it even when you turn it. Be careful, baby. So I'm gonna have to kind of stretch that out right there, work that out. If I wasn't videoing this, I wouldn't be having so much problem. I would have zoomed right through this. But we ain't gonna worry about it. And I take it out and look at it for show if I have to take it loose, but this is just showing you what I'm doing here. And I'm gonna come all the way down to this end right here. I had to break my thread to go back up. Which it would have been nice, I could have went there, but that wasn't the case. I mean, I would have to come back to there. So now we're getting into the last of it. Let me go this way, because you need to see it. Now, I shouldn't have been trying to stick it off in there anyway. This is our last one. I would stop the video here, but I know someone will say, well, how did you finish it up in the middle? I'm sorry, I never make videos this long, but I know both of them put together it's going to be a little bit long, so warning you at the beginning. And this video is going to be a little bit longer than what you normally see from me. This right here is not taking as long doing it on the machine as it did by hand. By hand also, I was learning how to make those stitches, so it was a lot of taking out and putting it back and all of that, but it's okay. I learned. At least I can do a blanket stitch now by hand. This may not be for somebody, and it's probably somebody could tell me to do something different, but this is what this community here is about. Everybody's got an opinion, and I like when they share them. Ain't nobody gonna blast you because you share your opinion. At least I ain't. Teach me something. My back. It's coming along. It's coming along. I have to hit it dead on that stitch there. Look, I didn't flip that. I didn't pay it any attention. I went right over it. Getting carried away, carried away. You know, when we see the end, we just be ready to put the pedal to the metal. We do. Now with this here, let's get my last one, long one there, and then I'll be able probably to not break thread. I ain't gonna promise you that. I will not promise you that. Do a stitch back up on that. Tired yet, baby?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. I don't want to break her arm. She cooks good. She cooks for me. Yeah, she's my cook. I don't want to damage her arms. Somebody, I was on a live with somebody, and I said I was with my daughter. They said, "Who cooked? You or your daughter?" I said, "My daughter, and she cooks good." My kids left home. I got rid of all my pots and pans. That's what I tell any man coming looking for me to cook, honey. Like, I got rid of my pots and pans, which I didn't, but I ain't trying to cook for nobody. My babies are grown. I did my cooking days. Now, I'll cook now. But as long as I'm over here with her, I ain't cooking nothing. If she don't hurry up and make this pound cake, I'm gonna have to break down and make it.
Well, I wasn't trying to make anything until we finished the caramel cake. Because I would have made some banana split.
My grandson,
not a banana split, a banana
cake.
Not a banana cake. Banana pudding.
Oh, okay. My, I think I got that off a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna try to. Sometimes you see you got something off, just kind of correct it. My grandson, I love caramel cake, and my grandson seems to love it. But thing is, he likes just the icing. He don't care nothing about the cake. So I don't know how he did this with both of us in the house, and but anyway, he confiscated the cake and took them little fingers and dug all the icing off. Now caramel cake is kind of sweet, and she went crazy. I don't know if she was mad because he messed up the cake, but it was still good.
Nah, I wasn't mad about that because it was too much icing anyway.
Yeah,
so.
She always get on to him about a lot of sugar. You know, he's like any other kid. He likes his sugar. I mean, what can you do? This is our last one, nigga. Okay, this is the middle of it right here. And I went over a stitch too far. So I gotta back up. Back up. There we go. Now, see all that? I got it. I got my. I didn't get no puffles. After all that. So, I'm gonna tie it off right here. I hate when my machine stops. I'm right, there we go. Just shy of where I needed to. It would have been perfect if it had stopped. Do a few stitches there, back tack, and I'm gonna show it to you here. So this is the block, and I'll go back and I'll pull that stitch through. And as you see, and the stitches on the end, the thread on the end will stay where they are until I start putting the block together. So I hope this helped you out, and if you need anything else from me or have any more questions, can you see it? I'll pull this through in the middle. And this one here too. All you do is thread a needle. Just thread your needle, thread this on the needle and push it through. Don't push it all the way through, yeah, to the back. But this is my back. See how my back looks? And that's no pinning. So, I hope this helped you all, and may God bless you and your family. May God bless you and your family, and I hope y'all having a blessed day. It's really hot in Mississippi, so be careful. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, subscribe, and share my videos with your friends. Give me that thumbs up. And even if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. I mean, I don't want no thumbs down. I ain't had none. I hope I don't get none, but you know, you can't keep everybody happy. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go and get to your day. Y'all have a blessed day, and God bless you and your family. Thank you. Bye.